Less than 2 weeks before President-elect Donald Trump steps into the White House, online trolling is turning into real talk.
Canada and the United States, that would really be something. You get rid of that artificially drawn line, and you take a look at what that looks like, and it would also be much better for national security.
Previously dismissed as a joke, today Trump was definitive and insistent that he would consider using economic force to make Canada the 51st state. Premiers across Canada were quick to react.
I'm proud to be Canadian. We are not becoming the 51st state.
You know something, to the president, I'll make him a counteroffer. How about if we buy Alaska and we'll throw in Minnesota and Minneapolis at the same time? So, you know, it's not realistic. I know he likes making these comments and he likes joking around. I take that seriously. He may be joking, but under my watch, that will never, ever happen.
Prime Minister Trudeau lobbed back that there isn't a snowball's chance in hell that Canada would become part of the United States. People in Victoria called Trump's suggestion preposterous.
What do you think of that as Canadians?
Pretty funny that he thinks that it would actually happen.
I think it's just him being Trump.
Trump's comments are set against the backdrop of his repeated tariff threats on Canadian imports.
They make 20% of our cars. We don't need that. I'd rather make them in Detroit. We don't need the cars. We don't need their lumber. We have massive fields of lumber. We don't need their lumber.
BC's premier today argued otherwise.
Canada, including British Columbia, provides things the United States can't get anywhere else. The additional tariffs proposed on lumber, for example, around things like energy, electricity that we export from British Columbia, that helps light up the west coast of the United States, will get significantly more expensive.
This communications professor says Trump is trying to highlight a possible historical weak spot in Canadian consciousness and use it as a bargaining chip for future negotiations in what he thinks is a bad deal.
What we see here is, Canadian anxiety about our own kind of national identity, our own sovereignty as a nation, being used to achieve, leverage at the bargaining table to come. They want to renegotiate the USMCA, the old NAFTA, the economic pact between Mexico, Canada, and the United States, in light of the fact that Canada currently enjoys a trade subsidy, largely because we've been shipping a lot of oil to the United States at a premium price.
The last USMCA was negotiated under Trump. Even still, his apparent resentment towards this self-made trade imbalance seems to simmer, only setting the stage for what may be big battles to come when he takes office in 13 days.